Hi everybody, and welcome back once again to Home Build Happiness. My name is Ron. Today's video, I hope I can help out some folks. So, anyone that drives a pickup truck, most of you've got straight axles. And one of the maintenance items on these vehicles, pretty much if you got a pickup truck in your driveway, I'm gonna say there's probably a 90% chance that this video is gonna apply to you. You've got a differential, it takes fluid, it's a maintenance item to change that fluid out. Maybe you don't know what to do. It's really simple. I know a lot of folks go to the auto shops. They're paying 60 to 100 bucks, possibly more than that for this service. It's really easy. I got a Ford 8.8-inch rear end here. I'm going to take you through what's needed, what tools you're going to need, how long this procedure is going to go. It's really simple. Hey, hopefully you can do this also in your driveway. You could even do it in a parking lot if you really needed to. It's going to keep your rear end in good shape, and if you're towing, it's definitely a must-have as far as things that you should know how to do on the vehicle. Let me show you what all you need, and then we'll get started. So the first thing you're going to need is going to be some differential fluid. We got 2 quarts right here, which is what the OE spec calls for the Ford 8.8. There is also a 4-ounce bottle of friction modifier. I do not have it with me today. It's on order at the Ford dealer, and if you're looking for it yourself, I will put the part number here on screen. You can go to any Ford dealer. They'll usually have it on shelf, but in this case, they had to order it in for us. You're going to want some brake cleaner just to clean things up. We're going to need some RTV gasket maker and just one of these little window scrapers. Specifically for our rear end, we're going to need a ratchet, extension, and a 1/2 inch socket. Next thing you'll want is going to be a drip tray to catch all that old fluid. As you guys can see, I'm wearing all black, and that is going to be something you're going to want to do, and the smell will not come out of this stuff. So anything that you get this on, know you're going to have that gear oil smell for a little bit. You're going to want a jack. Now in this case, this jack is only lifting the vehicle up a couple inches. It's not taking it off the ground. If you are taking a vehicle off the ground to gain clearance, go ahead and use jack stands. Make sure you're being safe about it so you don't get crushed. This van is high enough off the ground that I really don't have to worry about that. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable while I'm under there. First thing you're going to want to do, go ahead and set your drip pan up. Then we'll go ahead and get these bolts off. These are going to be 10 1/2-inch bolts. So one thing that I know you can't see from here, but the 12 o'clock bolt up here, I've got it backed out just a little bit. And that's just so that we can go ahead and pry this guy back and drain the fluid out. We don't want that pan falling out and us to wear this stuff, so. All right, we see that guy's a little dark. Usually you've got to get a pry bar in there. And luckily for us, we didn't have to do that. Ah. There we go. Take that last bolt out. Hey, and right here, it's my favorite part. We're just gonna go ahead and spray this guy out. I'm gonna get this pan off of here. And honestly, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and call that one a win. And we'll make sure the diff side's also cleaned up. All right. Give it a final spray. And we'll let that dry off. So we're going to take our silicone, put it on here. And I'm not going to give you any measurements, guys. I'm not going to tell you about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, any of that. One thing I do though, put a little bit around each one of these holes. Alright, so here we are. We got everything snugged down, just finger tight. And as you can see, you're looking for a little bit of a sandwich right there. You see a little bit of that mayonnaise starting to poke out. And you can tell we still got quite a bit of space right here that we can tighten these down. It's only finger tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it 24 hours. This vehicle isn't being used regularly right now. So I'm going to come back out here tomorrow. I'll snug those all down to about 15, 20 foot-pounds. And then we fill it up. And guys, we are good to go. That is it. Alright guys, so we're back again. So all we did was go down there, we tightened those bolts up. I didn't even use a torque wrench. I just used my hand, snugged them all up nice, and pulled that plug. Most of your plugs are going to have a magnet on them like this. Just go ahead, that'll give you a good indicator of any wear that's been going on. We just changed this ring and pinion. So that right there is from break-in, and that's about what you should expect upon break-in. We're just going to take a rag, as you can see right there. Got a clean magnet now, or about as clean as I'm going to want it to be. Pop it in. You can do periodic inspections, especially if you think there's any kind of problem with your differential. I'll give you a little clue. If you see some really big chunks on there, it's a good time to go ahead and get that cover off and see what the issue is. Let's put this back in. We should be ready to go for a test drive. So we're just going to take this guy. Let's see, let's get it to thread on. This end right there. I'm just gonna pop this guy on. There's no torque value. I mean, I'm sure there is, but just get it on there where it's nice and tight. That's all you need. Don't try to break it off in there. And that's it, guys. And we're finished.